thought this was your seat.
I mean, if y'all want to do it, tag team with yourself. I'll just chill out for a second. Alright.
Nixon's first mix-up this entire tournament, I believe.
Oh, he
So
switched to Roy.
yeah, so
Wait, he went.
he went
I was
Roy.
gonna go Luigi.
So seeing something in the see some benefit in playing Roy, or perhaps he felt a little turned off by Luigi after that last game.
I mean, I can understand that. I still would at least gave it one go with Luigi just to see. Ooh.
I mean, you play NPG, you know he's gonna play Lucas. I haven't seen him ever play anything else.
No.
Ooh, that was actually really nice with the tail of that, keeping him in hit stun. So, but he might think Roy's ability to just rush down Lucas is good here. Lucas had to take some time to do that, and Nixon, yeah, can punish right off that. So it seems to be proving somewhat useful here to just be able to get right in Lucas's face. But Lucas is doing a pretty decent job at spacing with PK Fire. And that's gone.
Dude, oh my
PK
God.
Freeze is really, really good at covering the ledge or covering your own entry to the ledge, because I don't think you can mash out of that any longer.
No. It's just based on what percent you are. That's how long it's going to last on you.
So if you're trying to ledge guard Lucas, you can get PK Freeze. He might do it right here. Nope, and PK Thunder just get right back on. And I'm not sure how counter interacts with PK Thunder.
Wow.
That is the sweet spot for Roy. Roy can do ridiculous amount of things with that sweet spot, and Nixon rolled right into that multi-hit, which NPG's made a lot of use of.
He's been landing that very consistently.
Oh yeah,
today.
it's really, really good. I didn't know it was that good though until I saw NPG abusing its power.
Oh yeah, NPG has definitely made a believer out of me when it comes to Lucas.
I didn't know Lucas was good till I saw MPG.
Yeah, he's been playing him since day one. Oof.
He's been catching that nicely throughout the day.
I don't know. You gotta really be careful around that, because he can get you on the ledge no matter what, or if you go up the ledge. Just going to the throw. Not much, or what's the word? Follow up from that. And Lucas is throwing out these PK fires and PK freezes, keeping Nixon at bay and doing a decent bit of damage. If you're Nixon, I think you have to try and get. Oh, and that's Nixon gone.
Tried.
Game one. Change that score for y'all. No, I'm pressing the wrong thing. It's 0-1 Luigi, or 0-1 NPG. However, we have got a Luigi out of Nixon, bringing back his tried and true. So we'll see how this fares differently. Last game, we definitely got too ambitious off the ledge, but I think if you're Nixon, you felt like you had to, because you're being. Lucas is just able to freely get back, and he was down a stock.
So he switched back to Luigi.
Went back to Luigi.
Gotta go for what you know. Go for the home team.
I think he maybe felt like he had to perform a certain way with Roy as well.
Yeah.
But he was overcommitting in some ways.
Well, I think with playing somebody like Roy against Lucas, I mean, you gotta be a little more in tune. And he hasn't been playing him today, so trying to jump into him, not in rhythm just yet.
And Nixon also might be looking for someone who can punish Lucas off the ledge. NPG is such a good. I don't know how that move lands, but it'll land on. You can't mash out of that. It does a
percentage based.
Yeah, it does.
The higher your percentage is, the further you travel and the longer you stay in it.
It does a ridiculous amount of knockback. It's very, very good.
I mean, technically, it's one of the slower moves, so it's all about timing. And,
Lucas got a major buff.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in ultimate. He's ready for action. He's taking names.
I haven't seen anybody. Actually, I've seen one Ness. I forget. Sleepy, I think, plays Ness.
Yeah, Sleepy plays Ness.
So we got. I think what Nixon did here was he decided he might need somebody who can deal with Lucas off stage, because Roy definitely couldn't. Yeah. And that's 2 stocks in the span of a very small amount of time.
And a confident and rhythm-found NPG is so dangerous.
Yeah, he's moving, rolling with the punches. He's taking what he can get and running with it. Nixon chilling up on that platform, making NPG walk to him. And he went for the grab there. I don't think. Ooh, And that's it. That
Wow.
was a quick game.
3 stock.
Yeah, that was a 3 stock as well.
And honestly, I think he's in his own head a lot because he had already been, he had been on such a good run that
Yeah.
after he lost
To Wolf.
that he's in his own head to some degree.
Yeah. I think you go to a loser's bracket, you do have that threat, right? But you also can kind of reset.
Wendy!
Okay. that was the Wendy bait.
You should have did it.
That was about to be one of the schnastiest games if he picked Wendy. For those of you who don't know, Nixon pulls out a Wendy once on a blue moon. Both players kind of trying to trade attacks. Lucas does come on top there.
He could just get away.
Yeah, and if you see what Lucas is doing, when Luigi's trying to pursue, he's kind of just backstepping and then PK firing. And because it's not at that angle and it doesn't trap you, it just does a lot of knockback. And Nixon loses his jump because of that PK Thunder. It is such a solid move for doing stuff like that. More bits, more bits. If you've heard, you can watch it.
Okay, I think he just gave.
Oh. If you know, you can watch an ad and get more bits by pressing the Get Bits button in the bottom right.
Get bits on bits on bits.
Oof.
I
That
think
might
he just
be
gave
the
up.
end of no. And Lucas's PK Thunder is so good for just canceling what you're trying to do off stage. If you don't have the recovery, or if you don't have that second jump, you're pretty much gone. Where you once would have been back with your recovery.
On this stage, more so than others, because that vertical platform is much higher.
Yeah. As well, you've there Lucas just back still in it, Nixon, but
Yeah. He still have 3 stocks. So.
Oh my goodness, baiting and recovery.
yeah, these Nixon isn't allowed to use that fireball that he's used for zoning in other games. My ad's broke. Try buying Twitch Prime. No.
Get Twitch Prime, give us the Prime sub, and then feel bad
Then
about
your
yourself.
ads will come back. You can pay us to have ads. I'll throw not quite killing. PK freeze, good dodge by Nixon, but he does have all that lag. And Nixon did bide his time, not rolling into that. And that's that F tilt. Nixon 03.
03.
It's hard to see, and that's the loser's bracket.